Hey everybody, welcome to Ivancast podcast. You're listening to Ivancast podcast. Welcome to Ivancast podcast. Welcome to the podcast. Okay, let me check my sound here. Is it better now? Yeah? Okay, yeah, I can hear you very well. So I would say just let's jump into the conversation. Welcome to the podcast, guys. Thank you so much for joining my little podcast from Ecuador. I am in South America. You are in Poland, and we are all in quarantine these days. How are you guys?
Yeah, that's pretty great. Thank you, Ivan, so much for the invitation. That's a huge honor for us. And
thank you very much.
Thanks for interesting in our music, our stuff. Yeah, it's crazy. Like literally, you're in Ecuador, we're in Poland. We are together, sitting in homes. So yeah,
people are practicing social distance now around the world. So maybe podcast is a good way to reunite people, connect people everywhere.
That's right.
Like, yes, exactly.
Yeah, absolutely.
Party. Sorry.
Can you tell me how to pronounce your names? Because they are written in Polish, so I'm not sure about the pronunciation. I am talking to Matthew and Piotr. Is it right? Can you tell me how to pronounce your names, first of all?
It's Mateusz and Piotr.
Okay, Mateusz and Piotr, right?
That's right.
Mateusz, you are the bass player, and Piotr, you are the drummer of the band. You are the foundation, the rhythm section of the band.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes, we are, and together with Mateusz, we started the Mary and the Highwalkers project, and Nastasia and Krzysztof joined us a little bit later.
That's dope. How long have you been playing together now?
Well, I think about 3 years.
Yeah.
Me and Piotr. And Krzysiu joined us 1.5 years ago, I think, something like this.
Yeah, we're backdated to February 2017 when the Mary and the Highwalkers started. So yeah, 3 years.
Yeah, cool. So thank you again for being part of the show. This is going to be a heavy stoner podcast with some of the finest sludge black metal out there, as you describe your own music, right?
Yeah, like this is a very broad genre, the stoner and sludge. So yeah, our music is some kind of mix of.
If we have to tell what music do we play, we say it's black sludge, but it's something around it.
It's tough to define.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, cool. I gotta be honest with you guys. I don't listen to heavy metal anymore that much. But when I discovered you and listened to your album, I immediately started headbanging, and I was really amazed with the deep dark sound of your music and the vocals. They are really dope. Can you tell us about the rest of the band? Who are the other members of the band?
Yeah, sure. Thank you so much. That's always nice to hear such nice opinion, nice review.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So the Mary and the Highwalkers consist of Mateusz, which is here as well. He's our bassist. Of Nastasia. Nastasia is our vocalist. She came from Russia. Okay, so cool. She was raised in a Caucasus mountains in a village nearby. So she took a very long way to.
Yeah, she's from far away.
That's amazing.
And Krzysztof is based in Warsaw as well, as us. And yeah.
So you're all from Poland, right? I can speak a little bit of Russian, but I totally forget. How do you say hello in Polish?
Cześć.
Cześć.
Cześć. Yeah. I was in Warsaw a couple of times. You're from Warsaw, right?
Yes.
Warsaw is in German. It's Warsaw in English.
Oh yeah, exactly. I speak German because I live in Germany for around 11 years. So I went a couple of times to Poland. I went to
Oh,
Krakow,
nice.
Krakow too. Yeah, yeah, beautiful country, nice food. Yeah,
How did you like the Warsaw?
I like it a lot. Yeah, I like it a lot. Yeah. So, sorry.
Yeah, that's funny because like right now this the city is literally empty.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
There's no one in the street in a city that lives. Almost 2 million of people lives in the city, and the roads, the center district is literally empty. So
Yeah, like yesterday I was driving to my father's home. Usually it takes about half an hour to 40 minutes, and it took me 10 minutes. So
That
it's totally empty.
that yeah, that's unbelievable. It's the same here. So let's go back to your roots a little bit. I think there is always like a person or a situation in our childhood maybe that has gotten us into music. Who or what introduced you to music? What are some of your musicians, artists that had a big impact in your life? Can you tell us a little bit about those sort of experiences from the past that got you into the music?
Well, I think it all started when I was a really, really small child, and my father was playing the Led Zeppelin and Black Sabbath on the repeat for about like 10 years of my life.
Wow.
And well, I took it from him.
Yeah, that's cool. Black Sabbath and Led Zeppelin, those are great bands.
Yeah, that was the basis of the base of music that I listened, and then I took a much heavier, harder music. I started listening to thrash metal, death metal, black metal, and then it went to a bit softer music like stoner rock, and then back again to harder areas like sludge and again black metal.
I can't imagine, or I don't know. What about the music scene in Poland? It's like a. Do you have like a big sort of black metal scene over there? How's music produced, recorded? How are people reacting to that kind of music in your country?
that's a good question. Like I think we in Poland have a solid, let's say, underground scene of stoner related bands. By stoner related I mean sludge, doom, stoner,
Southern, everything around it.
There's literally many of great bands that are literally unknown. Like I said, they are based in underground. So the scene is, in my opinion, pretty solid, especially in Warsaw. In last few years, there's some of nice bands just popped up, and they're serving a very nice music. You were asking about the black metal scene in Poland, so we have let's say very strong names. I would say, like you probably know Mgła or Behemoth or Batushka. So those the Furia, those bands are pretty recognizable in among the world. So yeah, I think the metal scene in Poland is strong one. So just people should go to church more often.
And how did all it start with you guys? Like, did you have expectations from the beginning? Was it like we really want to reach something, or was it more like a hobby kind of thing? What was it like at the beginning? Were you all together in this, or was more like a let's see what happened, or did you have like real expectations about what is going to happen?
For me, it was totally like let's see what will happen. It was like just my first band was. A few guys from high school, and we just played metal. That's all.
Yeah. Most of us have some experience before the Highwalkers. We had some bands like in high school or even in the middle school, in the gymnasium. This is the first project of Nastasia, but Krzysztof is playing in a Banter Rider as well. He had some. He played in a corruption.
No, he played in Overload.
Overload. Oh my God!
Similar band to Corruption, but a bit different.
A little. Sorry. Yeah, I had a band in high school too. We played some kind of grunge.
Yeah.
Inspired by the Pearl Jam.
Cool.
And yeah, America and the Highwalkers.
But this is, I think, our first serious project.
Serious project, yeah.
At least for me and Piotr. Krzysiu has got a Banter Rider too, which is cool band, and you should check it out.
Yeah, the serious. We just realized that we want to live a big dream that we will playing on stadiums or something. It probably won't happen. The music that we are playing is not made for radio stations, popular radio stations, or
it's not mainstream.
Yeah, so we just love what we do, and this is some kind of stepping stone of our everyday life. From when you're working from 9 to 5, I'm working in a, let's say, big technology corporations. I'm a sales guy, and this is some kind of thing that allows me to just leave all these things behind and just do what I love.
Yeah, exactly. That's I totally agree with your words. It's like music has changed so much, probably because of the internet and technology. We don't have anymore these big bands and super rock stars. So it's all about trying to find a niche and a strategy to get your music out there. So what was sort of your strategy to get some attention, let's say, in order to get some recognition out there?
I don't think we have some strategy on that.
Yeah, I think it just happened.
Yeah, we just recorded an album, put it on a web.
Yeah.
I literally sent some emails to online magazines asking for a review, or to share our video on some YouTube channels, but this is mainly it. We did not have any PR campaign or anything like that.
Yeah, and I think that the scene especially in Warsaw, it's maybe not small, but it's very dense, and we know each other. Everyone knows each other, and this guy got a band, this guy got a band, and we are talking about this band, so it's spreaded.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. Great. So it's more like for fun and the love of music, right?
Yeah. Mainly yes. You know, when you're playing a live concert or a gig, and the crowd is happy. Literally, there was on the last tour when we visited the three cities in Poland. There was one guy that appeared in Gdańsk, and we talked a little bit with him, and he was so enthusiastic about the music.
Yeah.
And just a nice talk. And evening later, we were playing in Łódź, the city.
It's half of the Poland away from.
Yeah, 3 hours of driving, and when we arrived to the venue, we noticed that guy. Whoa, what the fuck? Wow, that's crazy. So he just came after. I don't know, he was chasing us on a tour. So it was literally incredible feeling that.
Yeah.
And this same guy, he told us that he was a half year ago in Toruń on our gig.
Oh, cool. That's cool.
So another city in another part of Poland.
So, man, if you're listening to it, huge thank you.
Yeah, exactly.
Awesome. So you have been touring through your country. Have you also played in other countries in Europe?
Not yet.
We are planning. This is just a draft right now because of that whole situation of the COVID-19. We want to go for a tour to the Ukraine.
Yeah.
Our friend from from Moonstone band. By the way, very great band. I highly recommend.
Cool.
He tried to organize some kind of tour for us and for other two bands, I guess. But we will see how the situation will look like.
Yeah. We are living right now in insanely crazy times with the whole virus. And I would love to hear one of your songs. I'm going to play your song, which is called Hounds, right? Can you tell me a little bit about the song? What's the story behind it? Is there a story behind the song?
Well, I need to. What's the working title of the song, Vuku?
Hounds is the first hour.
Yes, exactly, Hounds.
Okay, it's opening song.
We invented this particular song with a former guitarist, Patrick, and it was like from the scratch. It had to be like solid doom. How to say pallets in English?
Shit. No, the sledgehammer.
Sledgehammer. Okay.
And that was like intention of that track. Later on, the Nastasia added some vocals on that. So as you can see,
it was instrumental at first because before Nastasia we played instrumental with our previous guitarist Patrick.
Okay, awesome.
The song is first half is like no vocals, and the vocals just start to shriek in a second half of the song.
All right, awesome. So let's listen to Hounds and stick around. After the break, we're going to talk about a little bit of techie stuff like guitars and gear, amplifiers, all sorts of things. So stick around. We will be back in a minute. So we are back. We are back with Mary and the Highwalkers. How did you come up with that name?
We were sitting in a rehearsal place, drinking some beer, and was looking for a name. And actually, Mateusz, maybe do you remember? Like it was like some.
Yes, I remember exactly how it was. It was like there are lots of bands in Poland that are called like someone and something or someone, and we were just making fun of it. It was like the first name that Vuku invented was just Highwalker. I think it was a reference to Skywalker. And then I was just having some fun, and I was like Anya, and Anya is Anne, Polish name of Anne. And then we turned out it could be a Mary because Mary Jane, wheat, the stuff, and. And it came Mary and the Highwalkers, and we stayed with this.
Okay. Yeah, it's good. It's a good.
First it was a joke, and then we stayed.
Yeah. I think it's a good name, Mary and the Highwalkers, and the story behind it is also funny. I think it's so hard to find a name for a band, so the best thing is like to not take it too seriously, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And we want to avoid to, let's say, invent a name that could
cliche name.
That's one. And the secondly, like we had having fun of some kind of names that can be from the generator, let's say, Dope Bong or
you know, like most stoner doom bands has this name.
Yeah. Okay.
Bong something, dope something. No, it's like
witch something.
Yeah, witch something.
Absolutely. I would love to talk a little bit about some technical aspects of your music, because this is a podcast, and podcasts are normally a place where people listen to things you won't say anywhere else. So I'm a musician myself, so I would love to know, for example, for the bass player out there, what kind of bass guitar do you play? Amplifiers? Do you use any effect pedals? What about your gear?
Well, my strategy for playing bass is just to stomp on a fuzz and play some music. But if you want to know about my gear, I got a Trace Elliot 410, and Trace Elliot head, I think it's 350 watts.
Yeah.
It's from 70s, so it's a vintage stuff.
A Trace Elliot from the 70s. Wow. A Trace Elliot amplifier from the 70s?
Yes. I think it's late 70s. I'm not sure if it's late 70s or early 80s, but something from between.
Oh, that's why you've got that beautiful low-end sound on your bass guitar. I love it. I really love it when I heard.
It's thanks to Alpha Omega from, I forgot the manufacturer. Yeah. It's an effect.
Cool.
Dark Glass, it's Dark Glass. Manufacturer is Dark Glass. So it's my favorite fuzz pedal. It's it's not a fuzz, it's a preamp. So it got a lot of great tone in it. And my main guitar, well, maybe I don't have a main guitar. I have two guitars that I use. It's an Aria. I don't know a model. It's an Explorer, which is painted in a zebra, so it's totally not sludge guitar. It's absolutely glam rock guitar, but I love it. I'm absolutely in love. And the other guitar is Yamaha, and I can't remember the name of the model.
Okay. 4 strings or 5 strings bass guitars?
Both 4 strings.
What about the drummer? What is your set like?
I'm using my first kit that it's still solid, so I don't see a reason for right now for changing the shell set. It's the Mapex Horizon 12, 16, 22 of toms. I'm using the Mapex Armory snare drum. And I'm playing on a various set of cymbals. It includes the Amedia Rorox, some main custom extreme 22 crash, which is just incredible, like very low and very loud, and stack DH China 20. It's very nice symbol. As well as in terms of hardware, I'm using the Iron Cobra P90, P900, the let's say most versatile double pedal on the market. So yeah, this is mainly my way of sound, like huge cymbals and
those pitch black crush rides are awesome.
And pitch black ride from the Zildjian. It's very nice, very heavy, and very bingy, let's say. So yeah, Krzysztof wrote me what I have to say about the guitars. So he's using in the terms of amps, he's using Orange Thunderbird, boosted with MXR GTOD, with addition of Black Arts Pharaoh Fuzz. Fast.
A fast pedal.
Yeah. Yeah, he's playing on Edwards LP Custom. That's the one guitar of him, and the second one is LTD ESP LC1000 with.
I think that LTD is his main guitar. I think he mostly plays on LTD.
Beautiful guitar, all black, black matte with the golden pickups. It looks incredible.
Sounds pretty cool. Now I know why your sound is so amazing. I really like it. And what about the creative process of writing and recording your songs? How do you
just wanted to add because sorry, I wanted to add because that's kind of interesting. Anastasia is not using any effects on her vocals.
Really? So it's just natural? It's her natural voice?
Her only effect is her throat. So
on the album we got probably some delay in some moments, but when we are in live gigs, Anastasia is not using anything. It's just literally everything comes from her throat. So
wow,
it's incredible.
That's amazing. That's a really intense, powerful voice. I gotta say, I gotta admit. And I always thought like there is some sort of effect there, but you said it's natural, so it's really cool, really amazing.
Well, I think that Anastasia would scream at us right now because she's not using her throat, she's using her diaphragm. It's not a throat. She would say, "I'm not using my throat. It's illegal in singing." Harsh vocals.
What do you do? What do you do for a living, guys? Actually, or are you 100% musicians at the moment?
It's funny because like all of us except Piotr are graphics.
Graphics. Okay.
And Piotr already told. He's let him say it.
Yeah, I'm a sales guy in a tech corporation. I'm selling ads.
Yeah, you mentioned that. Yeah, you mentioned that. Okay, cool. Where do you record your songs? Do you have like a studio at home, or how is the creative process of writing and recording your songs?
The creative process of writing songs looks like this. We are closing up in a rehearsal place. We are jamming. Maybe riffs, maybe some riff will pop up, and we will say, "Okay, that's nice. Let's figure it out." And we are taking on a workshop this particular riff, adding some others. What can suit here? That's the one way. Second way is like Krzysztof invents some, or Mateusz will invent some riff in a flat. So they're recording it on line 6, the small one, on something like that. And just share with rest of the band that particular riff or particular.
That's mostly Krzysztof's way. I'm inventing most riffs during our rehearsals.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, right now we are, let's say, having a second look on that because again the topic of coronavirus, but it affects our lives heavily. We are not gathering for rehearsals, so we are working mainly visually. So I got the small electronic drum kit, and when Krzysztof sends something out to us, I'm just trying to write drums for new songs in that way. So it sucks.
Yeah, it sucks. It's quite difficult because I don't have my amp and effects. I have just a raw guitar without any electronics. So I'm just playing and I'm trying to hear what I'm playing.
Yeah. Okay, we are heading towards the end of the show. I also would like to know: do you listen to other kinds of music when you are at home, or is always heavy metal running in your homes?
Absolutely no. I always like to say that I'm listening to music, not genres.
Yeah.
And literally on my Spotify you can find, of course, the sludge black stoner, but you can find as well some smooth house or rap or jazz, literally anything. So, for example, right now, I just watched few days ago the Wolfpack concert in Madison Square Garden. 1 hour and a half of incredible lo-fi live. I don't know even what it is. Jazz, blues mixed, literally virtuosity on the instruments. I highly recommend to watch this. It's awesome.
Cool.
Well, I think that my music taste is quite similar to Vuku's music taste, except of the smooth house music, which I really hate.
You hate it?
No, I maybe not hate it. It's too much. I just don't listen to it. I don't hate any music except of disco polo.
Yeah.
Disco polo.
Do you know the thing disco polo?
Yeah. I know it. Yeah. So yeah, but I think there is always beauty in music, no matter what the genre. There is always something good.
That's true.
So talking about music, like maybe sort of thinking about your own philosophy on life as a musician. What makes a good musician? What makes a great band? What's your philosophy in life as a musician?
I start with the second. What makes a great band? It's a very nice question.
Yeah.
I think that let's say you need, first of all, you need a commitment from all the members. Like all the members of the band should know or want to know what they have to, let's say, commit themselves to the band a little bit, like, you know. Secondly, I think the patience and the time is as well important. You have to spend a lot of hours in a rehearsal place together with your band to find your sound, to find your way, to find the understanding of each other. Like right now with Mateusz, I think we are pretty good synced.
I think that we are pretty good synced.
Hundreds of hours just playing together. And the third, I think, how to say that in English properly? Maybe stay who you really are. Yeah. Like, do not act like you are like someone who you really just simply do not. I think something like that, to stay yourself.
Is there any?
Do you want to add something like that?
Yes, I'd like to add that you have to give a lot of your heart to the music, and you need this chemistry with other guys in the band. You need to understand each other. It's not only the hard work. It's not only the commitment to the band. You need to have this kind of understanding between the band members.
I would
it's the main point.
And on some kind of leave of a band, let's say, I noticed that the members of a band are starting to be your kind of family. And
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Of course, we have great moments. We have some kind of bad moments, but it's like we should thrive in that. That if you can, let's say, accomplish this this part to become a family with your band, it's nothing is impossible.
Yeah, it's totally true. I totally agree. And yeah, let's end the show with some quick fire questions. Would you like to play this sort of little game? I will ask a question and you can answer either one of you.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Okay, cool. So, did you have a childhood comfort object? For example, a toy or a blanket or an imaginary friend?
Well, yeah, I had this thing. It was a, I think it was a moose toy. Yeah, it was a moose toy. And he was my best friend for a while because I lived outside of the city and I didn't have any friends around because it was a small village with mostly elder guys, and I was the only child around, and this toy was like my only friend until I went to the school.
Cool, interesting. Are you superstitious?
Cool.
Sorry, I have to Google what superstitious means. I'm sorry.
Superstitious is when you believe in, or do you have the Polish word?
Something, yeah. Yeah, the Polish is przesądny.
Przesądny, yeah.
I'm totally not.
No.
I don't believe in such things, so I don't believe in Friday 13 or let's say walking out through the ladder. Like I don't believe that.
Yeah. Is the world going to be the same after the coronavirus?
No, absolutely not. I think this like I would say I hope not, because maybe the people that are believing that vaccines like vaccines that are harmful, so maybe they will understand that we need vaccines. Yeah, and the social distancing is something quite terrifying.
Yeah.
I mean, in Poland, it's a separate situation because I think Poles do not like other Poles so much, so it's somewhat easy for us to like distance from your neighbor. But distancing from your family, it's the very tough thing, and I hope that it will end soon.
Well, I think that it will be different for a while, but then everything will come back to the normal state that it was like before the virus.
Yeah. Do you like to talk about politics?
No, not.
During drinking vodka with my
drinking vodka, everyone loves to talk.
While drinking vodka, yeah.
But when I'm just talking with friends, we try to avoid such topics.
What's the best vodka out there in Poland? Which one would you recommend?
I don't drink vodka, but I think that Vuko would recommend White Bocian.
White Bocian is very good.
Okay, sounds familiar. Yeah, maybe I tried once in Germany. I don't remember anymore, but it sounds familiar, kind of. Can you teach us a slang word in Polish or an idiom or something new?
Pecyna.
What's that?
Weed.
Oh, can you repeat the word?
Pecyna.
But it's some kind of slang.
It's our inside slang.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Yeah, insider words. Can you repeat again?
Pecyna.
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 Yeah, exactly.
Pecyna.
Okay, cool. So people out there are going to learn their first. I think Polish is difficult to learn. I speak a little bit of Russian, but I think Polish is difficult. What would you say?
probably is. We know it since forever, so you cannot properly tell. But yeah, Polish language is tough.
Yeah.
It is tough.
For beginners. Yeah, it is.
Where did you learn English? Because your English is actually pretty good.
Oh, well, I think that everywhere.
Everywhere.
Like in school, in work, everywhere. We have to.
Yeah, from the primary school, we like in Poland you start learning English in the age of 7.
Yeah.
And you're learning English through all your education. So even on university, you got English classes. That's one. And secondly, like the internet, the English is must have. So yeah,
I learned a lot of English. I learned from computer games, I think.
Yeah, from video games. Yeah.
It's also a matter of personal interest, also, I think, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay, I will continue with the short.
I'm very amazed with your passion of learning languages, especially European. It's
Yeah, absolutely. I am a linguistics professor, so I really love languages and music. Those are my kind of two worlds that mean a lot to me. So I will continue with the short questions. Does the internet take up too much of your time? Do you consider yourself addicted to social media and the internet?
Mateusz is addicted, 100% sure.
Yeah, I am. I am addicted. I think I am addicted to the internet.
I think to the social media I'm not, but I'm highly addicted to the internet as a whole because I'm working in an internet company. I'm playing video games through the internet, so internet is literally whole day with me.
Yeah. But is there something you like to do the old-fashioned way, like writing letters or listen to vinyls?
Yes, I got the
Adapter.
Analog player. I have like small collection of vinyls, and I'm doing an analog photography.
If we're talking about the old-fashioned way, I am a Western martial arts practitioner. It's a sword fighting.
Oh, that's cool.
Yep.
Sounds really cool. What would be the most difficult thing about having you as a roommate?
I'm snoring.
Yeah, he's snoring as fuck. I think I am loud.
You're loud?
Yeah, I am loud with everything. I'm screaming all the time, even if I don't know it.
How would you rate your dancing abilities from a scale from 1 to 10? How well can you dance?
It depends if I'm drunk or not. When I'm drunk, it's like 10 or maybe even 11. If I'm not, it's about 6 to 7.
Yeah.
So it's not that bad, but when I'm drunk, it's awesome.
Yeah, I would say like maybe 6 or 7. At the end, I'm a drummer. I got the feeling of the rhythm, so.
What was your personality when you were at high school? Were you sort of the rebel ones or nerds? Were you sent to the principal's office when you were a rebel? What was your personality at high school?
I was some kind of maybe not rebel, but I think I was some kind of like.
You got in trouble?
Cool guy because I was skating.
Yeah.
I started to smoke cigarettes, so yeah, I literally a few times landed in a principal office.
Yeah.
For me, I was the mix of I think a rebel and a clown.
Yeah.
But it's still like this all the time. Yeah. It didn't change.
Have you ever been to Latin America? Have you ever traveled so far?
Never.
Not yet, but what we will we want to, and we'll very eager.
Yeah, I would love
to organize something maybe in future.
That will be amazing. I gotta tell people in Latin America and South American countries, they really are into black metal, stoner, heavy metal sort of music. I think there's a big scene out here.
there's a Polish band called Belzebong. They were touring the South America, and I heard that was incredible experience.
Yeah, that's cool. Okay, guys, I think that's it for today. I would like to thank you for your time, for your music, for your kind words, and I wish you all the best.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Ivan, for having us.
Yeah. It was fun. Did you have fun?
It was a huge pleasure, and yeah, thank you so much for the invitation.
Absolutely, absolutely. This podcast is going to be available in about 3 weeks on all platforms, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, so you can listen to it, share it, and like it. I would like to end the show with another song, the last song from you. This is the song is called Scars, right?
Yeah, I think it's our favorite.
Is it your favorite?
It was a single from Han. So.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay, nice. So, thank you guys. Have a great night over there, and bye.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Bye. Take care.
Take care.